I swear, if this thing don't get some act right. There we go. We in here now. It's about to kill me. Didn't get it. Where's my chat? Let's pop out the chat box. Close that down. I don't know how well the chat box is going to work though. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think we are where we need to be right now. Captain! Captain! I haven't seen Captain in so long. Bro, I am so glad you are here and you are alive. When everything's been going on, there's certain people I was like, who is still around? Okay? You know, everybody was fighting off coronas. Everybody was fighting off coronas, you know. So I'm glad to see you are here, bro. I understand life changes. People get busy. People get your own hobbies. Some people start their own YouTube. If you ain't, you gotta show up all the time. But just let us know you still alive and well. I'm happy I see Captain. Cal Mike, what's up, bro? You missed it, dog. I was on the gaming channel, bro, and I'm a big shark now. But we alive, bro. We still here. Peggy, Lil Wayne didn't do anything. This is the last round of the rap battles, and we have Chino XL, and our opponent has Lil Wayne. So we got to find a music video song that matches, that can take on a Lil Wayne song. So that's what I mean by ending him. We're not going to, you know, just end Lil Wayne, okay? He's a staple part of hip hop. He's important. What's going on, Mike? G, love no end and Weezy. Legend lives on forever, son. Has to be Chino because that's what the matchups were whenever we did the picks. So that's why it has to be Chino XL versus Lil Wayne. So they're going to pick their Lil Wayne song, their Lil Wayne video. We got to pick our Chino XL video. Okay. That's what I'm here to do tonight. All right. I didn't really send out no fisherman lines. You know what I'm saying? What, Lollipop was tight, bro. Like a lollipop. Like a lollipop. Shawty my sound. All up in the club. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? You know what I'm saying? I sound just like her. Call me. I'm the one to give it to you. Call me. Boy. I don't know, man. I went back and listened to that Lollipop song, and it was not as tight as it was when I first heard it. Got that bling bling. You ever go back and listen to old songs and you just kind of like, why was this dope to me at the time? Like, why was this dope? I don't know. I don't know. We don't know what he has. Like, I went back listening to some because I remember one time I found an old CD case I had. It had songs. I'm talking about early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? I popped that mug in and I was like, what the fuck was I on to be listening to this? What? Huh? Why do I care about this? But you know what happens, man. You grow up. You know what I'm saying? When I go back, it's 100 times harder. I mean, people like Asap Rock is like, I liked his Impossible Kid album. Like, to be for real, I liked it. But I'm not going to listen to that stress-inducing fucking music every day. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, I would enjoy it, catch my punchlines, catch his metaphors, be like, that's dope. But I'm not going back for day 2. I'll wait a few months and be like, you know what? Let me re-listen to some of this stuff, see if I hear anything new. You know what I'm saying? So you became a Tech 9 fan when you went there for Paul Wall. Let me tell you something about my relationship with the music of Paul Wall and Chamillionaire. I chose Chamillionaire over Paul Wall. While I do think Paul Wall has the better verses on Thinking Thode, I do think Paul Wall has the better verses on that song. But as time went on with the two, Chamillionaire just started getting a little bit far ahead of Paul Wall when it came to rapping. You know what I'm saying? When I was no longer just listening to like music just to listen to it, but was like, what he said here was dope. You know, really started, that's when the lyricism mind kind of started happening. I started really going with Cam. You know what I'm saying? I wish Cam would come back for real, but he's making too much money. I don't mind listening to Daylight's way more easier to understand than Asap Rock, but that's because Asap Rock is trying to achieve something with his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone once told me that he never uses like the same word more than once in a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's constantly trying to do that. So, hold on. Nose itching a little bit. But yeah, like, Lauryn Hill concert, huh? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I saw that concert they did. The crazy thing is, me and my kids reacted to it, and I never put it out because I figured I'll get copywritten for it. But like, my kids like Fortnite, and then I heard they did a Travis Scott concert in Fortnite, and I was like, let me watch this. So we reacted to it, and I was like, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like what they did with this. If they would do concerts in Fortnite, I would get Fortnite just to show up for the concerts and just watch the concerts and hear the songs. I would never play the game, but my character would be made just for that, because I was like, I like this. I'm not a Travis Scott person. That was actually my first introduction to Travis Scott, was through that concert. And I ain't got nothing against Travis Scott either. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. You know, crimes of being young. Sometimes it's, he's young, so I kind of know his lyrics are not going to really move me. But he had some nice beats for some of them songs that he did. They did more? See, I didn't know that. Like, is that something they would like actually like do? Bro, can you imagine there being a Tech 9 concert on Fortnite? You know what I'm saying? Because they had him, like, first it was kind of like a regular concert. He was oversized and he was sitting there just rapping, doing a couple little moves or whatever. But then, like, they did this thing where it went under the water, which was dope. It went up into, like, the sky, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine what artists would be able to do with their concerts if they were just like, hey, look. And then how many of the youth that they're, like, how many youth would actually hear their music? To me, that would be a good way to get out to some people. But I would never play the game. Also, they didn't do it like Travis Scott. Yeah, Travis Scott's was dope. Like, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Bringing him into the game. Hey, I just never put the reaction out because I was like, this music is going to get copywritten. This is AllG'sReact. All my music is copywritten. It always gets copywritten. Cal, Mike, you was in that stream that I did where I talked a majority of the stream played that one dude's song, and then I played that little bit of that Daylight freestyle he did, right? Copyright block the next day for like just that little bit of that Daylight that I played in that live stream. And you know, I was in that live stream for 2 hours, and I think that was like what we listened to, maybe 11, 12 seconds of that freestyle before I paused it. I'm telling you, bro, YouTube hates me. That's why I'm thinking I am going to try to go over to Twitch. I tried to make the Twitch the other day, but it was like, it said you're trying to create accounts too fast, so it wouldn't let me make the account. I was like, what? Make an account too fast? How do you make an account too fast? Like, Twitch is tripping. Maybe I just wait. Yeah, it's like the latest one that I did where it was just me, because we were getting a song for Big Daddy Kane. So it was the one that I did, not the one I do with Bruce, but it's the one I did by myself because we was getting that Big Daddy Kane song. Yeah, copyright block. Woke up the next day. I was like, really? Even on a Daylight? Even on a freestyle? I don't know, man. I ain't signed no contracts, so I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what to do. I've been racking my brain last 6 months trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And now I've come up with the fact that I'm just going to become a reactor guest. I'm going to let all these other people who want to do reaction channels, and I will do a reaction with you. I'm only going to put small clips up on my channel, but I'm no longer doing these by myself. Not doing them by myself no more. Ever. Some of my faves from 80s hip hop. Queen Latifah, snooze that, thank you. Queen Latifah, The Teacher, well, that's the other thing too. Like when an artist falls under that new gets new contracts and stuff like that. Same thing happened with Token. I was doing Token stuff. This is how I found out Token signed to Warner Brothers, was because I woke up one day and all his old stuff that I had done through all this time, Warner Brothers was copywriting all of it. Every single reaction. Which it was already copywritten by token beforehand, but now Warner Bros. Came through, which lets me know they own the rights to his music now. He didn't get a good deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that let me know right then and there. Boom, his. That's how I be learning how some people have gotten deals. Is I wake up one day and I got like a line of emails of a big name company coming through and copywriting their stuff. And I'm like, yep, I see. Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a humongous LL Cool J fan. Like, huge. Sugar Hill Gang. I never got to hear much of their music, but that's because, you know, music was harder to get back in the 90s, you know? I was real young in the 80s, so it wasn't really that big concern to me. But when the 90s hit and I really started kind of getting into hip-hop and stuff like that, it was hard to get hip-hop. It wasn't easy to get hip-hop, especially if you was broke. It was real hard to get hip-hop. I lived down south in the 90s. Bros, that's back when they was selling CDs for like $20. Yeah, it's time to get that control, bro. They gonna make Daylight disappear like Kendrick Lamar. Only time you gonna hear from him is when he's dropping an album. They don't want you to have that type of access to their people. That makes you want to crave the product that they gonna bring. You know what I'm saying? That's why people always out here slobbing, you know. Oh, I can't wait for Kendrick Lamar to drop something, because they don't never hear nothing from him. That's just how it is. Looking down on me. Flat line. Beyond lines. Guys, I don't even know. Let me look here and see. I really don't know how many we got right now. We got 6 watching, but we only got a few talking. What's good, man? If you win, you win. If you win, you win. Come on. Say hello. We don't bite. We do not bite. At all. Come in, say hi. Give your thoughts. We do more than just talking about music in here. Cal Mike can attest to that. We talk about a lot of stuff. Oh, Cal Mike, I got interrupted last time. But, bro, you missed it on the gaming channel, bro. I'm an adult shark now. No more baby shark, do. No more of that for me. I'm an adult shark. We talk about a lot. You in here lurking? What you playing? How's school going? How many of y'all enjoyed y'all vacation because of Corona? You know, taking time off. I gotta get back to it after next week. The sun is just a hot place, Mike. There's not much to talk about the sun. It's a hot place. We never been there. That's right. Bro, you should have caught it. You got to come in next time. I was eating up beach goers, actually fighting like bounty hunters that try to hunt you down. I didn't unlock skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm talking about, like, I'm getting into that game. I like that. Oh yeah, Captain. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. How you feel about Star Citizen getting this alpha? They actually putting out content for that game now. You know what I'm saying? The moon, just another big place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know, Mike. How about we get this Chino XL song, and we could talk about whatever for like the next 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not acquainted. Man, console, Peggy, no console will be able to run what Star Citizen is trying to do. There's no console to be made. You will only be able to run that on the PC, bro. Like, it's too ambitious, and consoles are constricted little boxes. You know what I'm saying? They little baby boxes. Neon lights. Say you ain't trying to get another stream blocked. What, man, you think the moon's made of cheese? Because I think. I believe it. How many millions of dollars is in Star Citizen? I bet you people are sitting there just injecting crack cocaine into the system to stay awake to play that game. You know what I'm saying? They just sitting there like, oh, can't sleep. I put too much money into this. I put way too much into this. Can't do it. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, this is going to be amazing. Like, this is going to be dope. Nah. Man, spill the beans, man. What you know about the moon, bro? You want to know about the moon, too? What's this theory you got? Should we wait until you get your microphone so we can do a video? Maybe it'll be better that way for you to explain it on audio. You know what I'm saying? I want to know the theory too. I got a bunch of theories. Don't mean they're all real. You know, don't mean that if someone says I don't believe that, I'm gonna get upset, because I'm not. Because I just, you know, when you lay in your room by yourself sometimes and you stare up at the ceiling, you just think of stuff. What is up? APO's in the house, bro. APO in the house, bro. APO in the house, bro. He is here. You don't think we went to the moon? There's a lot of people who don't think we went to the moon. I mean, I wasn't alive when it happened. And, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have been getting beat up by the police or something like that. So I don't really think niggas was more concerned about the moon, because we had Earth problems to deal with back then. But I mean, science says they was on the dark side. Here's my problem. Here's my problem with all this stuff. With the moon, with Bigfoot, with the Loch Ness Monster, with the giants that live in the clouds. How come every time somebody wants to present evidence of these things, it's always shot with a camera that looks like it came out in like 1960 or something like that? Like, your iPhone should be able to get a really good picture of the Loch Ness Monster. I'm talking about, you should be able to put a filter on the Loch Ness Monster if you really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so confused. People be like, look, there's giants in the clouds, and like they take a picture and you're like, what type of phone you got? The Nokia brick? Huh? The first Motorola Razr? Bro, we can't see nothing. Why is that the case? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if I whip my phone out, if I see something amazing, I can whip my phone out and just boop. And I have a clear pic. I got night shot ability on this. I should be able to see ghost. Okay? Why is everybody just whipping out that, you know, that big Not even like the one on the shoulder, but you know the one they used to have back in the day that they held with one hand? That was just a box. It's like everyone always whips that out. Like, I gotta capture Bigfoot with this. Like, what? Pull out your Android. You got 50 times the zoom on this thing. Why are you doing this? That's why it's so hard to believe this stuff, because it just be like, and there's somebody clickbaiting everyone on YouTube, getting millions and millions of views. You know what I'm saying? With the worst thumbnails. You see the pictures cut out, you see the outlines and shit, and they just put all this shit together. It was like, aliens talk to a man, and it's like an alien from like one of them old movies, and it's a guy back like this, and then you have to click it because your curiosity, and it's very late at night, and you just don't want to jerk one out to go to sleep, so you're like, I'll watch this YouTube video instead. And then you get suckered. You get suckered. You just get suckered. It's just what happens. Okay? And then you're like, I can't believe I spent 8 minutes because they kept leading up to the climax and there was never no climax. I should have just jerked that off and just went to bed. And went to sleep. I hope she makes it, Jeff. I hope everything goes smooth, bro. We trying to get a Chino XL song, but you know how we do. We normally talk about everything else for like an hour, and then we pick a song kind of at the end of the stream. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm just saying. Y'all know me, I keep it real. I mean, we don't act like we don't stress relieve ourselves, because we do. We stress relieve ourselves. But then you're mad because you're just like, now I done watched this video and I don't even feel like doing that now. So now I gotta stare up at the ceiling and think about aliens and demons, and you know what I'm saying? And maybe cut my PlayStation on to play something or watch some anime, you know, which I'm really debating if I'm going to do a video called Growing Out of Anime or not. Love you, Jeff. Be safe, bro. Be very safe. You want to talk about demons for a minute? What's a demon? I want everybody to give me your thoughts on what the fuck a demon is, okay? Because I've actually, no lie, which is probably why I got fired, but I no lie went around my jobs before asking people what are demons and angels, like getting everybody's opinion, because I just wanted to see how everybody, you know what I'm saying? You beat it to the alien born. Then you think about what you did. You know, like, why did I do that? Look, terminally ill. Oh, see, there we go, man. Thanks, Peggy, bro. Thank you, bro. Okay. Because we already know we probably going to get off into some weird stuff for the next 30 minutes. So keep them Chino XL videos in your mind. Okay? Remember, we're trying to take down Lil Wayne. All right. Do I have any regrettable jacks? Before we talk about demons, we're going to talk about regrettable jacks, okay? Because that is something that I believe some men probably need therapy for. He has hits, but you know how our rap battles go. It don't matter if that's a hit song or not. You know what I'm saying? Some hit songs out there have little to no verbal construction. Believe me, little to no. So before we talk about demons, Cal Mike, keep that in mind. You saw some real crazy ish. All right. We're going to talk about regrettable jacks. Does anyone in here want to share a regrettable jack? Like where you was like, and then when you were done, you're like, why did I do that? Like, why did I do that to this granny porn? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I do that? If you have any and you want to share to get them off your mind, go right ahead. Call me so I can come and give it to you. Call me. Call me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what weird is anymore, because I believe in keeping control of stuff, and if you don't keep control of it, you spin off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? So I normally see the signs of the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Like I normally start to see the signs of the rabbit hole. Like when it goes from like normal porn to like now she's a midget. Now she's missing a leg. Now she's missing 2 legs and she's a midget. That's normally when I be like, how did I get here? Let's go back up top. So I don't ever really go to deep end. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever really go, you know, I ain't never put on my scuba gear and just said, I ain't never done that. I normally when it gets close to that, we need to resurface. So some of y'all have probably seen some weird, like stuff that had me like you pulled to that? Like you actually pulled to that. Like with no regrets. Like you wasn't looking at it like you didn't have like the stop stroke going on, you know what I'm saying? Notorious White, what's going on, man? We all know 9/11 was fake. They can't even hide it no more, bro. Like, that's not even a conspiracy anymore. Bro, like, you don't even, like, you're not, like thinking about it. Like, so, I'm just saying. But I know stuff like that sits on some people's minds. Okay? I had a homeboy one time tell me some of the stuff that he, you know, and I was like, bro, it ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? He was like, for real? I'm like, no. So he was relieved. Like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not a weird psycho sicko, you know? So if you think that, you can share. We ain't finna judge. Anyways, but no, we can talk about, we can go back to demons. Have you ever had a demon? You know? If the demon showed up, I mean, if the demon's there, why use my hands? Like, hey, yo, demon. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I wish the demon go back to hell. Like, I'm never going there again. Satan, like, what happened? I tried to grab his leg and scare him, and he put his dick in my hands. Bring it up, oh God. Look, we've concluded that we might think that might be rape, but we've concluded that ghost sex is still probably rape. Still, you know, especially if you just grab the ghost up, bro. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come here, ghost. I'm just saying, like, say, like, all right, I won't send you back. I won't send you back there. I'm sorry that happened to you. Demon be feeling all violated. Hands be all sticky. This is some bullshit, Satan. Not going back. All right, okay. I'll send somebody else. Yeah. Anyways, just the look on Satan's face. Like, you let him do that to you? Like, don't you know you're a demon? Don't you know how powerful you're supposed to be? I don't know, Satan. His arms were like this big. That one arm was like this big. I couldn't fight him. Then there's nothing to talk about with 9/11, bro. Like, we can talk about demons, but there's nothing to talk about with 9/11. There is zero to talk about 9/11, bro. I am sorry. Look, I'm just putting it to you like this. We know the media be lying, okay? We're all in agreement of everyone that probably in here knows the media is full of BS, okay? It doesn't matter if it's the left media or the right media. They all be lying. When you trying to convince me that planes hit the Pentagon and I'm seeing the side of the building that was supposed to be, you know, that's where the plane blew up, and that's where, you know, the jet fuel is so hot that it melted the steams in the other towers. But I'm seeing a computer bookshelf sitting there chilling. The book ain't even burned, and this ain't no video footage. That this was on the front cover of Time magazine. You know what I'm saying? This was stuff that they was. You can't convince me anymore. You cannot convince me anymore. I was just like, I was in 10th grade when it happened. I was just like, they out here lying their asses off. We didn't all seen plane crashes for years through the media. And you mean to tell me a little hole in the ground is supposed to be where they brought that plane down to keep it from getting to the next target? A hole in the ground, bro. It was like it was like a dump truck. It's like a dump truck went out there and like swerved real fast and trash just spilt on the ground, you know, and then someone set like a little patch on fire. It wasn't even no plane pieces out there. No bodies. None of that. Look, it's one of them things, right? It's one of the Matrix things, right? If you want to believe in 9/11, go right ahead. But from everything that I've seen, there's no way you can convince me to believe in that. So we shouldn't even talk about 9/11 because there's nothing to discuss. Yes. Yes, APO, yes. I know we like to, well, no. Let me stop saying we. I need to stop saying we. I know there's some people out there who don't think that our U.S. government is evil enough to do particular things, but let me be very real with you. It is shown throughout history of kingdoms. Hey, John, what's going on, bro? Eddie, I don't know if I said hey to you, bro. I'm not ignoring you. I try to keep thought because if I stop, I might mess it up. It's shown throughout history, bro, that if a king wanted to take over another area, right, but there was supposed to be a peace plan, he would send a squad out of his own personal men. They would kill a small little village area, kill everybody, slaughter everybody, and they would stick the flag of the opposing country that he wants to take over in the ground. And then he would have his fuel to fuel the people, to convince the people that they need to go to war with that place that he already wanted to take over. So when we talk about 9/11 and we start talking about terrorism, oil, and all these other different type of things, the United States has never been above sacrificing its people for its own agenda. You can see that with the amount of wars we've had that we really didn't need to get involved in. We have our agendas. Okay? Sometimes our agendas are only beneficial to us. Sometimes those agendas are to stop places like China or Russia from having too much power. It's there. It's all these paper trails, all this data trails, all this stuff can be followed now. Okay, all right. So now the 9/11 thing, we don't need to talk about demons. All right. So Cal might say that he's seen a demon. John Henry, we are looking for a Chino XL video to go up against Lil Wayne in the upcoming rap battle. We have Terminally Ill right now. I'm looking for more suggestions. Okay, I know Chino XL, but I'm not a big fan of his music, so there's no like suggestions I can throw out there. But full on, if you know any that are dope, and if you know about the rap battles and how we judge the videos, put one up there. Okay? From when he first dropped. That's the problem with it, though. I mean, yeah, like it's a posse cut, so he's only going to get judged based off his verse, right? So that could really, really hurt his ability to win. Anyways, demons. The real question with demons that I have with some people is, how do you view your demons? Like with a demon, for instance. Do you think demons can just impose themselves on to you, your world, and your problems easily? Or do you think there's some type of rules behind it? Like, I'm asking because, and it ain't to go at anybody, but to me, when I think of a self-action creature, right? What is stopping demons from just taking over? If they haven't already taken over. You get what I'm saying? Now, you could use demons and angels as metaphors, like he's saying. For instance, the line between good and evil, moral or immoral, right? But that's what I try to ask people is how do you really view it? Because let's say demons have taken over. Does that mean we just all fucked? Like we just screwed, right? Like cause they running everything. So what are we gonna do about the demons? So should we just sit back and chill? We prefer video because we do a video category, John Henry. Like we do a video category. So that way you can get points in it. That's what we would prefer. Like even if he has a song where he has somebody featured, that's still cool. Like if he has a video, somebody's featured, that's cool. If it's his, he gets all those points. You get what I'm saying? Like, but that's kind of what we need to go at. Oh, and by the way, for everybody in here, once this happens, we will take a break because I have to take a break because I will be mainly manning the house by myself for a little bit. So I won't have time to sit back and go live and allow my kids to run rampant and destroy my house. So Coco's gonna be gone for a little bit and it'll just be me. So we're gonna take a break for like 2 weeks after we do this last one. Please, if you've never heard of Chino XL, I've heard songs where he spits very, very well. He has some good content too. It's just I'm one man. I can't look into every single rapper that comes my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went down the full on, especially if they make a lot of music. It's a lot easier to do some artists because they don't produce a whole lot of music, so it's easy to keep up. But like when they make a lot of music, and I do mean a lot of music, it eats up a lot of your time. Yes, Chino XL. That's who we're talking about. You see most people nowadays using spiritual ideas like demons and angels as metaphors. True. Very, very true. I completely can understand that. Yeah, it's just very difficult. It is very, very difficult. Like, the amount of artists that I've been put up on because of you guys, like just from the reaction channel alone, like, you gotta think about it. I knew about Tech Nine, Chris Calico, and Cut Calhoun. When you guys put me up on everyone else, those are all individuals, all dropping music on their own. Then when I got introduced to Rhyme Sayers, all those artists, you know what I'm saying? So we have No Complex. So we got 2 for No Complex. Because John Henry said something about it earlier. No Complex, 2 for No Complex. Look, we can go with No Complex. I'm okay with it. We do the winter videos live too now, by the way, guys. So if you come into the lives, we do them live now. So we got 2 for No Complex. If we want to leave it here, we can leave it here. And then for the next 30 minutes, because I got to get off here anyways, next 30 minutes, we can keep talking about angel, demons, you know what I'm saying? Khan lost his fight. John Henry, where were you at, bro? We needed a Khan song. I almost had to forfeit. If it wasn't for Jeff, I would have had to forfeit, bro. You should have been in here, bro. We needed a Khan song. I was like, how come nobody is no one is requesting Khan? Like, we need some Khan music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have been here, bro. We needed you. Khan could have got that W because he wasn't very far off from actually winning. We got 2 for No Complex. But Khan is dope. I do like his newer stuff a little bit better because he's not just trying to rap fast. He's starting to incorporate that harmony. You know what I'm saying? That melody. And the way you just spelled it is the right way. And to me, that makes for a much more versatile artist. So I think his newer stuff is getting even better. But even then, I can't keep up with all his, like, I can't keep up with everybody. I cannot keep up with everybody. Yeah. Bro, like, I can't make the picks because, you know, I'm not supposed to make any picks for this battle. You get what I'm saying? That's not my job. Like, I have not picked any of these songs. You get what I'm saying? The last battle of this season is going to be Chino XL versus Lil Wayne. That's it. After this season, and we come back, we got to do our picks again. But everyone that was used this first season cannot be used in the second season. So we got to find new artists. Now, this is where the problem comes in because most all the big names was used in season 1. So it's going to be a lot harder to find artists for season 2 that do videos because there's a lot of dope rappers that just don't do videos. You know what I'm saying? You might catch a lyric video. You might catch, you know, a fan-made video. But they don't just be dropping vids like that. That was a problem with K-Rino. K-Rino could have had a lot more points and won his, but he ain't had no video. Well, you know, we get to keep Daylight for this coming up because I subbed him out because I went and looked at his video came out and I was like, I'm subbing Daylight out. We can save him for another season. Yeah, we did Tech. First round was Tech. Tech versus Lupe Fiasco. Like, for real. B-Dot. It's gonna be all right. Nope, nobody picked MGK for this first go around. We may get MGK this go around. They love bringing up Brother Lynch Hung to me. They know how I feel about Brother Lynch Hung. And don't get me wrong, Brother Lynch Hung has some songs. I'd be like, all right, I like this. This is dope. I'm a six psycho. I know. Like, all right, got a question. For everybody who kept up with everything that was going on during this crazy time, some of y'all probably just learned. How does anyone feel about the situation with... We did Black Thought. We won with Black Thought. We won with Black Thought against Tupac, bro. We won against Black Thought versus Tupac. We beat Tupac out with Black Thought. That was a good job. That was a good pick by this team, by the way. We did not do Locksmith. I was hoping he would make a appearance for season 2, but I think he's on both our radars because we oh, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. I think MGK got Tom McDonald. I think MGK got Tom McDonald. As much as some people may not like MGK, but to be real, at least what MGK raps about comes from the heart. Like, at least what he raps about actually comes from the heart. Like he done said stuff in his rhymes that just makes me respect him. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, when I was working at Chipotle, like he says things like he's not trying to hide who he is. You get what I'm saying? And he says things that has me like, most rappers will tell you like, oh, you know, I work fast food, or, you know, I was doing this or I was doing that. But they ain't gonna tell you like, I was working at this grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like this exact fast food restaurant while trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like he puts himself out there. So it lets me know what he says comes from here. Tom MacDonald, on the other hand, who has rapping ability, is a pizza cutter rapper. He's a pizza cutter rapper. He's all edge and no point. His videos are meant for those people who sit at home, who ain't never really been out in real life, who thinks particular things are like just the truth. I feel the same way about Dax too. I was arguing with a dude on PlayStation about Dax and Tom MacDonald. This old 50-year-old dude was sitting here like talking about the Dax and Tom MacDonald song, which I haven't heard, but like he was sitting there talking about them, about like the song they did. He was like, it's so true. It is so true. And I'm sitting here like, nothing against people who like Dax. And what I say with Dax, what I say with Dax and Tom MacDonald is not to spite anybody. They really make fans. They really make music for fans who don't really like rap. Okay? They really make music for the, I'm talking about the surface level music fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the surface level. He makes it for people who really don't like rap music. You get what I'm saying? I like Mercurial. I like Mercurial. Mercurial's dope. I like him. I like his freestyles. I never got into anything he's done himself, but he has given off some really, really dope freestyles. And like I said, I'm not saying that because I know some people may like him, may like Dax, or may like Tom MacDonald. But they make music. It's like, I'm trying to find a simple way to put it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to find a simple way to put it where it's like, it's kind of like if there was a gate, right? If there was this gate, and this gate is blocking you or blocking a group of people from getting into something, right? Tom MacDonald and Dax are the type of dudes who will make a song dissing the gate, right? Like, literally, they'd be dissing the gate. And all their hardcore, diehard fans would be like, yeah, it's the gate's fault that we can't go in here, right? But didn't check to see if the gate was even unlocked. Didn't try to just climb over the gate. Didn't even look to go around the gate. That to me personifies Dax and Tom MacDonald when they talk about particular subjects in their raps. It's the gate's fault. The gate did this. The gate said that. When you could just go around the gate. You know what I'm saying? You can go underneath the gate. You can go. You get what I'm saying? Like, you like. That's how I feel when I listen to their stuff. Like a lot of people were just, bro, this is so real. And when you listen to rap for so long, dudes was rapping about the Illuminati like in the 80s, 90s. Like, I'm supposed to be impressed because someone used that name in their song? It's just one of them things. You know what I'm saying? He said no for Rockefeller. I'm not I'm not trying to I'm not, because I just know Dax fans. Like, Dax can rap too. Tom McDonald can rap too. You know what I'm saying? But when you get into song structure and making a song about particular shit, you can tell when someone has no real experience in what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's my little spiel on those guys. That's how I feel about them. Like that Dax God song he did, I was like, y'all niggas, I'm like, y'all niggas pick up a book? Like, what? This is not dope. I never reacted to him again. 6ix9ine is the best rapper in history. Bro, you coming from Chicago, I would believe that coming from you. You know what I'm saying? I would believe that coming from you. You coming from out of Chi-Town, I would believe that coming from you. You know. I would. Sir, you know how I feel about Luke gone. Can we stop talking about poor little Luke? We're going to start calling him Baby Luke. Okay? We're going to start calling him Baby Luke. Alright? I'm sorry. To this day, the funniest music breakdown video I have ever seen included Luke Gone being dissed. And I had tears coming from my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had tears coming from my eyes. When they broke down Mumble Rap is Dead song, I was literally choking. Like, looking for water. I was crying, laughing so hard at that. Has NF done anything new since his last album? I actually liked his experimentation with his last album. He kind of moved away from the whole cinematic sound, Peggy. Like, he used to have so much cinematic sound to where, see, I wasn't a really, really big NF fan. So a lot of stuff I heard from him was new. But I started seeing people who really, really listen to NF were kind of like, everything sounds the same. And I could see, because of the use of the cinematic drops continuously and all that type of stuff, that type of thing like that would happen. I don't really know if we want to call him an Eminem clone. He does sound like Eminem. He does sound like M, but the way, what he raps about and the way he raps is lot different than M. M never really rapped about trying to find peace with his problems, especially if we're talking about like younger M. M never really talked about trying to find peace with his problems. He was just rapping about his problems. And NF, you can tell he raps more about trying to find an actual peace, like an actual peace to his problems. The reason why I can't connect deeply with him is because I don't share those type of problems. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't share them. So it's hard for me to kind of understand that part of it. I like King ISO. King ISO did really, really good with his World War Me entries. Those were very dope. Y'all talking about somebody or somebody battling each other. I don't know. Like I said, people have their opinions. Soulja Boy versus 6ix9ine. Soulja Boy would probably be considered the GOAT. Just because Soulja Boy did make a lot of stuff popular. And when you can like move a culture, that means you have heavy influence. A lot of his stuff was stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his stuff was stupid. You know what I'm saying? But same time, he moved the culture. I hated the move too. I was one of them anti-Soulja Boys people because I was just kind of like, this is not tight. Like, this ain't tight. Stop. This ain't even tight. Everyone jamming it. Every club we go to. Every stoplight. Every single stoplight. I'm going to teach you how to crank that Soulja Boy. I'm like, stop. This ain't tight. Stop it. People loved it though. He got rich and then got on drugs. But anyways. Shit was garbage. Then they was trying to crank Superman, crank Aquaman, crank Batman, crank Wonder Woman, crank Iron Man. I'm like, everyone's cranking a superhero. You know what? I blame him for all the superhero movies we got, because he made that shit popular. That's what we can give Soulja Boy. We can give Soulja Boy that. John Henry, again, I've been told that 3 times that his new shit is dope. And I believe it too because R.A. is dope. But I have not heard his new album. I ain't heard Brother Ali's mixtape all the way through. I'm still missing half the tracks of Royce da 5'9" because I haven't taken the time. You know what? Tomorrow, I got to mow the yard. I'm just going to get all the songs that I've just missed out on. I'm going to put them all on a track list and listen to them while I cut the yard. R.A. to recommend. Even, what's his name? Proof, right? Proof even dropped something, I believe. No. No. That's real. Nope. Soulja Boy did that. Everybody was trying to crank a superhero. Everybody was trying to crank a superhero. I'm cool with kids liking like certain stuff. I ain't heard his newest stuff. I've heard every track off of Enter the Fear, but I haven't listened to Enter the Fear all the way through. I just catch the tracks when they come out. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's impossible. Kiss Me on the Phone, I would give him some credit for that. That was a way better song than anything he had dropped at the time. Because Kiss Me Through the Phone actually had something going for it. No, not that Proof. I might be saying his name wrong, but his name is Prof. He's with Rhymesayers, or he may not be with Rhymesayers, and he was with Rhymesayers. But the album he had before this one, I don't even know if it's an album. I know he dropped a new song, but the album he had before that was amazing. Like amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, I might be tripping. Hold on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I don't know no words, 'cause I wasn't on. Kiss me through the phone. Soldier boy up in it. Oh, you can do the dookie so. You don't know me 'cause I'm about to Superman on her. I don't even know them words. I just make stuff up. It's kind of like Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On, right? I hate it. Get Your Freak On. But hey, look, it's me. I hate it. Get Your Freak On by Missy Elliott. Also, this is just God. Yeah, this is a new one. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. That's him. That's the one. APO, him. Yes. That album he had before, he's probably coming out with something new, but I think it dropped in like 2018. That was an amazing album, bro. For my first listen of him, so many memorable songs. Oh, we got South Africa. Well, whenever YouTube stop hating on me and let me go back to live streaming music, which I'm trying to do over at Twitch, see if they let me get away with it. In the live streams of music, bro, we listen to everything. We hear everything to listen. YouTube just said we ain't let that happen no more. We have an agenda to push here at YouTube, and sir, you don't fit that agenda. You need to get your ass out of here. Azrael, APO, Azrael is always trolling. He is my designated troll. He's my designated troll. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has to be here to keep the comments rolling. Like that. That's it. He's my designated troll. We got to keep it going. See, everybody's getting spitters, bro. Like, I've been saying for years now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the U.S. really needs to start bringing in artists from other countries, not Canada, but like for real, all our legacy artists need to start rapping with UK artists. We need to start getting Korean artists, South African artists, bro. Like we really need, for real, to bring in all these people and just make rap certified worldwide the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna cause a lot of bottom feeders to try to come to rap, so they try to make some money, which is kind of what happened with mumble rap. But still, like straight up. Y'all are stupid. For 8 cookies or just rice cakes? Hold on, where does come from? I have not heard that song. Anyways, Cookie Monster was always jumping down on chocolate chip, bro. He stayed on it. Nobody cares about 6ix9ine. I thought people was lying when he dropped a new video. I said, ain't 6ix9ine in jail? Like, isn't he in jail? And then I go on YouTube, he's like trending #1. I'm like, I thought he was in jail. Is he doing videos from like on the inside? I still think he's under witness protection though. Because his video looked like he's just in a room with color lights. Outside of that mug is plain as hell. In this room here, this is where I'm going to shoot all my videos. This is where I'm going to shoot all my videos. He is somewhere nobody can find him. Now, if you go back to your same block after getting people locked up for doing crimes that you was in on, and don't nobody do nothing, I don't ever want to hear nobody talk about being gangsta ever from that state. Florida has already lost the right to call themselves gangsta because of the whole Trayvon Martin situation, because they killing rappers and Zimmerman was just walking around. Okay? So Florida has lost the G code right. Okay? That's just a tourist spot now. If he goes back to his spot, where he from? He from New York, right? Brooklyn lose G code status. If he go back, what song is they using for Lil Wayne? Because you know what I'm saying? We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. We don't know. We don't know yet. No. No, it's not. No. No, it's not. Nope. Not Chicago. Mm-mm. Well, all right. The whole thing with Bill Cosby, Calma, I'll say this. First off, we know for a fact, the system is never on the minority side, but Weinstein is now being charged. He just had enough money to keep fighting and prolonging in the system. I mean, it's been like a couple of years after Cosby's conviction, and he had enough, but now they actually convicting Weinstein. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people, if you got enough money, you can keep fighting the system. You know what I'm saying? Appeals, junctions, all that type of stuff takes 6 months or longer. So you can still be out here walking around doing your thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I'm just saying, Bill Cosby's legal team didn't make it last long enough. Or y'all ain't talking about what y'all got from y'all are wild. Look, man, we have no complex. They picked Lil Wayne's song "Don't Cry." Okay, well, we have no complex. I know, bro. I'm just saying. There's some people out there who just believe me. I know quite a few people where I'm just kind of like, we all know the system's built on money, and if you got enough of it, you can get away with stuff. But gentlemen, he said they picked Lollipop. It was gonna be an automatic dub. It sure would have been a dub. You niggas riding around in a stretched limousine with chicks and rapping about head. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I want to thank everybody who came through. We got no complex. That's what we rolling with. Rip Juice WRLD. Rip the other 50 Chicago rappers that have died from gang violence. That's one reason why I kind of just be like, I'm not finna get into any Chicago rappers, because every time, for like 2 years, every time I thought one was dope, they end up dead. And I'm like, I can't like nobody in Chicago. Rip Nipsey Hussle, we lost a great king. Only people I like from Chicago: Twista, Lupe Fiasco, Montana 300. There's a few others. Do or Die out of the Chicago area. Anyway, guys, I'm finna jump off here. Came to do what I came to do. Alright? I'm out.